Alright folks, Mike again with I guess what would be considered a 5th gen Mazda 626. It's going to be the 1999 model here, but I believe it goes from 1999, maybe 1998, all the way through 2002. This is your gas tank. Now, where I'm standing, this would be at the rear of the vehicle. Okay? Your filler tube is going to fall right under your rear support. Goes across to tire. Alright, so you're going to have to get to this from the back of the rear support. Sit at the back of the car and you'll be able to look over the back of the support. You'll be able to see a clamp right here and you'll be able to get to it with a 10mm wrench. Alright, spray you some PB Blaster on there because it acts a little rough to get off. Kind of take you a flathead screwdriver and work these edges off. Then just leave it alone because it's so stiff you're not going to move it. Do not try to take this hose off while it's sitting in the vehicle. It will slide off on its own once you lower the tank. Okay? It's going to be fun getting it back on there too. Also, be careful with your little vacuum part here. As you can see, I broke one piece off in the hose, so I'm going to have to alter this part now. Trying to get that off to figure out a way to drain the tank, because I tried to rinse it out a little bit. There's no way to drain this tank. You will be sitting out in your backyard with the tank upside down, sloshing it back and forth and side to side trying to get it out. Okay, now we are on the passenger side of the vehicle. You will see right here you have an exhaust guard that goes over your exhaust. It bolts up here. Okay, kind of confused me at first, didn't know what I was doing wrong, because this corner was playing hell to drop. This one dropped very easy. I got the whole brace off of this side with no problem. Your fuel lines are going to come in like this, and they're going to just snap down. There's a little plastic piece that snaps down, and then they turn towards your fuel pump like this. So all you do is just pop them off of here. Pop them right off of here so they're out of your way, and then you can disconnect them. Very easy disconnects. Also be careful if you order off eBay. This is what they sent me, stating that it would fit a 99 Mazda 626. As you can see from the top of it, it uses the clamp system. On the 5th gen, or the 99, my model, it has screws that screw it down to the tank with a rubber gasket behind. Now this pump that I got from O'Reilly's did not come with a new rubber gasket for mine. It came with the rubber gasket for this style. Okay, but it's alright because my rubber gasket isn't cracked or damaged or anything. Here's my new pump already installed, which the new pump I had to splice the wires, reconnect them. Also my new pump, as you can see in there, there's a holder clip. My new pump did not come with one. So it's on there pretty tight. It's on there really tight. So I'm hoping it just holds. If not, then me and O'Reilly's gonna have a problem, because it did not come with it. But it's on there good. Let's see. So I had to cut my new piece pipe. They supply you with clamps and everything. This is what I got. Precision pumps. Precision pump E16006 is the part number. I had to buy the strainer separately, which is S13023. In total it cost me about $124 freaking dollars, man. It's ridiculous. That whole pump set right there from eBay was only 54 bucks with all this included. I paid $93 just for this pump. And this OEM Motorcraft, or Mastercraft, I'm sorry. And I probably could have used this pump because I wasn't aware that I had to splice these wires anyway. And as you can see, it's the same connector. I wouldn't have been able to use the assembly, but I could have took everything off of the assembly and used it. But it's too late now because I'm not redoing it. I'll just eat the little extra 40 bucks. Also, on your sending unit, The part number is going to be KLG4-13-35XB. The part number I was sent is F52U9A407AASR, which I believe is for the older model Mazda 626 or the Ford Probe or the MX-6. Okay, alright, covered that. Basically, what you're looking at, and it's going to be fun, buddy. Hey, it's going to be a blast. I'm just glad I'm halfway there. Okay. There's your connector line right there for your filler tube. And there's the little clamp that I took off of it. Alright, then I just reached over, and of course I'm at the back of the vehicle. You can reach over and you have a little bit of room there. These lines are going to get in your way, but not that bad. If you look up in here, let me see if I can get a better picture of it. Right there. Hopefully you're seeing this. Let me see if I can reach. This plug is actually going to be your plug for your fuel pump. Okay, and you can lower your tank all the way down without having to take this off. Alright, this does have to come off before you drop it, which is for your vacuum set and everything. It's hooked to some kind of sensor or something right here. That will have to come off. You'll see where this hooks up to the back of the tank. It's right here. Also, this is right above or below your filler line. You're gonna have to unhook that. There's your fuel lines with the quick disconnect. Oh, you do. Man, this is hard. Bear with me, folks. All you do is push it up, push it towards the fuel pump, and there's two white clips. You push the two white clips in, and then it will release. It'll pop right off. This is the plastic piece I was telling you about that actually snaps onto your fuel tank that you just pop off, and then it'll release. As you can see there, there's a little spot right there. Oh man, wow, all my rubber came off of here. Anyway, that's where your strap goes. Your strap actually sits up in here, and it's fun to get off. I mean, you have to do it a certain way. You have to go in like that and then out, which I'm definitely going to put those in before I put the tank back in. If you push it around real hard and everything, you can get it out without taking the strap out. I just already messed with the strap, so it kind of fell out when I dropped the tank. It's just a little rubber cover. You also have a bolt right here that you're going to have to take off the back of the tank. It's also for your exhaust guard. It holds the tank up. But this is what it's going to look like without your tank in the vehicle. It's tight for me because all I have is a little trolley jack, so I can't get the vehicle up very high. If I could have gotten my car up maybe another foot, it'd be a lot more comfortable. You definitely want to try to get it up a little higher than I did. I had a little over a quarter of a tank of gas in my vehicle, and it really wasn't that heavy. It was heavy, but it wasn't that heavy. It wasn't heavy enough where you couldn't hold it with your hand and strain, but hold it up to let it down slowly. But it's, oh, and also this hose, this line here, this little line is not above your filler hose. It's above this hose, which is I guess it's the vent for the gas tank. Uh-oh. Oh, that wasn't hooked to anything. It's just a vent. Yeah, I don't know what this is. If any of you guys watching can help me out with this piece, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it does. I have no clue. I'm gonna look it all up in a little while when I post this video. I'm not super mechanically inclined when it comes to this kind of stuff. but I don't believe in paying a mechanic $700 to change my fuel pump when I can do it myself. But it's hard for me to explain to other people exactly what I'm looking at, because I don't know myself. I mean, I'm learning. So I'm hoping that this will help someone else out if they're climbing in their car for the first time and don't exactly know what they're looking at getting into and everything. It's not very hard. It's just tight. Oh wow. Ooh. A lot of fuel in there still. But basically it's going to be that bolt. There's a bolt over here as well that goes, here it is, right here. There's a bolt, I think, that goes directly above your freaking exhaust, man. It's crazy. But it goes somewhere back here, right above your exhaust. You're going to have to undo all this to get your tank to slide out for you. The straps, like I said, the straps do make it a little tougher, a little more tough, but it's not completely undoable. I mean, you can, there we go. You can do it with the straps in, I believe. I'm going to try to put it back in with the straps in, because I don't want to have to try to fight that with the strap, with the tank sitting here. So I'm definitely going to put my straps back in, and I'll more than likely put another video up after I do the other part, because I've noticed there are no videos anywhere on this generation Mazda. DJ Devon, check him out if you have an older version Mazda than mine. DJ Devon has about a 9-part series on fuel tank, bench testing the fuel pump, everything you need to know about the older generation Mazda 626. But there was nothing about the newer model on the internet anywhere, except for a schematic showing you what parts is what. So I'm just trying to fill you guys in on what you're looking to do. So I appreciate you watching. I'm going to post another video once I have everything back, which may take a couple days because I have to find that piece that I broke on the gas tank itself, and then I'll get back with you and let you know what exactly it took to get the fuel tank back in the vehicle and running again. Oh, and that's what my problem was. All of a sudden I drive the car to the gas station or whatnot, and after I'd kill it, I'd get back in my vehicle and it just did not want to start. It would turn over and turn over and turn over, but it would not start. It would not fire. So I actually changed the coil pack, changed the plugs and everything, and came to the conclusion eventually, after the help of my friends on 626, Mazda626.net, came to the conclusion that my fuel pump was dead, because I noticed I had no pressure on my fuel filter when I changed that. So, and also my vehicle would run great when I sprayed starter fluid in the throttle body, but as soon as I stopped spraying starter fluid in the throttle body, my little car would just die. So sure enough, I actually bench tested my old pump and the new pump on my wife's battery. The old pump, nothing. The new pump, it zing, it fired right up. But the old pump, nothing. I touched and touched and touched, and it didn't make a click or clack or anything. It was locked up. In fact, I think this is the OEM pump that came with the vehicle. I mean, it looks pretty old. I don't know. I'll look up the part. Oh, there we go. 6/23 of 1998. Yay! This is the factory pump. I've got 183,000 miles on this car. I mean, that's not bad at all. Nice job, Mazda. Just wish it would have died about 20 years from now when the car was gone. But thanks for watching. I'll make another video, a part 2 of this, to let you know what all it takes to get it back in there. The easiest way for me to get it back in, or maybe I can give you a hint or a tip on maybe a way of not doing it like I did to make it easier for yourself. This is Mike. See you on the next one.